podcast. We got the first week of college football, the first week of NFL football coming up. YouTube's going crazy. Cody, how was your weekend? How did you handle all this stuff?
It was good. Yeah, holiday weekend. Sister-in-law's into town. Yeah, it was good. I did enjoy seeing football and the packed stadiums more so because college football is really nothing without fans. So
it was crazy. A&M's game, they had their red, white, and blue game, which I guess is the 28th anniversary of that. Dude, it was so beautiful. I'll put a picture of it.
What is the red, white, and blue?
So on September 22nd, 2001, 5 Aggie students got together on a random forum page and put together, with no funding, nothing, a t-shirt celebration, or I wouldn't say celebration, like remembrance of what happened on 9/11 just a few days prior to the game, and come out. And I don't think they really realized how many t-shirts they sold and like what they did. And so the top deck was red, the second deck was white, and the bottom deck was blue, red, white, and blue. And I mean, the whole stadium was perfectly lined up, and it was amazing. It was awesome to see for that time of the year. And we've been doing it ever since. I've been to one. That's awesome. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll put a picture of the first one and I'll put a picture of this year's just so you can see, especially with the new Kyle Field going from like 60,000 fans to 108,000 fans. Pretty beautiful to see and, to remember what happened.
That's cool. It was obviously 9/11 sucked, but it was cool there for a little while. Like everybody was together.
Dude, and like all over sports, like I remember, baseball players were running out. Barry Bonds was running out with the American, or Sammy Sosa was running out with the American flag, or is it Ken Griffey Jr.? I don't know. Ken Griffey, I think it was, running out with the American flag, and just
everybody we're in this together, right? Like,
that was like the last time America was really united.
Yeah. So I guess it sucked, but in tragedy, sometimes there are small silver linings.
There is. Yeah. And
it's a good weekend though.
It was a good weekend. And we got to celebrate the weekend of labor as well for all you hard working folks out there.
I know. I always hated working retail and having to work on Labor Day.
Oh, the discounts. Yeah.
True. And I did. Yeah. Now I'm not in retail, right? I'm part of that corporate folks. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I did.
Go in, sorry you're having to work, but I'm not.
Yeah, right. I did. I worked at Lids for a while, and
I bet the sales were crazy. They used to run just banana sales,
bro.
Yeah,
they still do.
That's the only time I ever went. I'm not a big hat guy, but if I did buy a hat, it's only because they had a sale. But I do remember them having a bunch.
Let me tell you, the Lids in College Station at least has probably had some hats there for 10 years. They've never sold.
Some camo Yankees.
Yeah. And every freaking Tuesday we'd get another shipment of hats in. It's like, bro, like literally hats overflowing, and we don't have back stock. It's just like, why?
Like digital urban camo New York Yankees hat in the middle of Texas.
Yeah. Right, exactly. And Houston, Texas country too. Like that, everybody that lives in College Station is, Astros fans.
Yeah, well, I'd say Yankees fans are everywhere, but certainly not Yankee fans in Texas with digital herb. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just
they're hated in Texas, to be honest.
You're not an Astros fan, right? We're not talking baseball here.
No,
but good. No. I hate them. I have no respect for them.
Unfortunately, I'm a Rangers fan.
Hey, man, Rockies fan. We suck too.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, we're kind of
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get on track. College football happened this weekend. We're talking about baseball. Nobody cares about baseball. College football happened this weekend. Your team played first. We'll talk about Tennessee and the way they looked against Bowling Green.
Yeah, we did. Well, I guess we won pretty easily, which we should have.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the box score until just now, right before the recording, because, I watched every minute. I knew we probably played below average.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Milton, our debuting quarterback, Michigan transfer. My God. Yeah. All right. Positive with a negative. Dude, 6'5", built like a brick shit house. Like, he is like an athletic specimen. He flicks his wrist like 60 yards.
Yeah.
However, if you watch the game, he missed about 5 of those 60-yard deep balls. The guy has no accuracy.
He does not have very good accuracy. But your running back your running backs seem to be pretty
They're solid. Jamari Small
solid.
specifically. Yeah, and Tyrion Evans, I never even heard of him. Maybe he's a freshman. I'd have to look at, but I knew about Small. He was from Memphis. Most
Yeah.
Memphis products are just
22
so
carries, 116 yards, and a TD. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's good to see our O-line's good. Yeah, but Milton going under 50% passing, 6 yards per with that big arm of his.
yeah.
Just and a 31 QBR. Yeah. I mean, so I guess it's about what I expected. If you put up that number line against any Power 5 school, you're probably not going to win. So
Yeah.
we'll see about Pitt this week. This will be a big test, but
Well,
yeah,
it is
defense
what it
played
is.
well. That's all I'll say. In closing, we played a
I
crappy
think-
team and beat them. But
Yeah,
we
I
did play
think
well.
I think y'all may have a better season than you thought.
6
Yeah.
wins. I don't think so.
Still-
I think
Still on that.
ceiling is 7, but floor is like 4.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I
Well,
don't-
A&M did have a good weekend, kind of.
I thought I saw them. No, I was checking on the score. It was like 12 minutes, and I remember mentally seeing the ball for the other team, the smaller school, whoever you're playing,
Yeah,
and I thought it said 7. So like mentally, I made a note. Oh snap! I was gonna give you hell, and then I'm like, oh wait, never mind. So then it just stuck. I'm like, wait, they struggled, but I know you guys didn't. So you tell me about it, because I've got I'm all confused.
yes and no. Yes and no. We struggled early, like hardcore early. Our box score was 10, and then in the second quarter, nobody scored the entire second quarter. We didn't score, and they didn't score. And then we put 17 on them in the third, and then put 14 on them in the fourth. We ended up winning 41-10. But Hayes King, our quarterback, he was 21 for 33, had 300 yards of passing, but he had 3 interceptions. So two of them were tipped passes. One was a tipped pass at the line, and the other one, he just threw it just a tad high, and it bounced off 2 hands, and then it was caught. And then the third one, I mean, he just overthrew the guy right into another defender, and crazy enough, he made 2 tackles from those 2.
Kid's a true freshman, so I mean,
No, he's not. I think he's a
the red shirt.
red shirt. He's
Oh,
a red
okay.
shirt.
Yeah, thank you, ESPN, for not specifying.
Yeah.
I would look at that because like Tennessee's had quarterbacks the past. I mean, we haven't had a good quarterback in a while, but they were the type to be too scared to throw over the middle
Yeah.
for the reason that you just mentioned. Your guy threw the picks, right? You throw high in the middle, it's probably pick. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that. That's why only great quarterbacks even take the risk. Or young guns, right? Like this, who what I'm trying to say is, Mr. Hayes King, do not start going in the opposite way and not throwing over the middle whatsoever, because that's way
Yeah.
worse.
Well, I don't think he's going to stop that. I mean, we haven't people like Anais Smith and Jalen Wademeyer. Anais Smith being an inside slot receiver, sometimes running back, and then Jalen Wademeyer being the tight end.
He's a stud.
Yeah, I think he seems really, really comfortable. Hayes King seems really, really comfortable in the box. The issue that I think he just had was, settling down and making the correct throw, because there's times, I mean, he was on, we had 600 yards of total offense. Like, by no means was this a bad performance. He had, in my opinion, about 5 mistakes, and 3 of them ended up being interceptions. And I would say that 2 of those were not even mistakes, just maybe small adjustments, and he's hitting passes perfectly. I mean, there was times where he'd hit a pass, he hit a beautiful bomb to Caleb Chapman, and then ended up throwing a pick the next play. They were on the 20-yard line, and in range to drive. He makes a different look, or he settles that pass in a little bit more. We're scoring another touchdown. So I think he's just got very minute tweaks that he needs to make to really be successful. I mean, I think he's great. I think as the year goes on, he's just going to get even better.
Yeah. I mean, I would I'd just rather my young guy not be scared. You can't teach. It's way harder to teach him to quit being scared versus hey, just be more smart, but stay aggressive.
I don't think he's scared because
I wouldn't say so.
he's stuck in that pocket literally the entire day. I mean, he was getting rushed, everything. He just sat in there. Very different than what like Johnny Manziel or even the previous quarterback we had. He who's not, his name's not be said. What is that ever? You know, the Harry Potter thing. Yeah.
Voldemort. Yeah.
You know, he really just seems comfortable with what he's doing. So glad to see it. I mean, really am.
That's good.
But our running backs did great. Receiving did great. Our defenders were just fire. Leon O'Neal, 2 interceptions, and he took one back for 85 yards and then intercepted another one in the end zone. Like, dude, beautiful.
Like to see that.
Yeah, beautiful performance by our defense. Only issue is we let them have a couple big plays that they shouldn't have had just because of blown defense. So that's an issue, but oh well.
Yeah. The first game and stuff too. I was looking at, you guys play Colorado next, which is interesting.
And in Colorado too. Yeah.
You'll fly out. I'm sure we can get tickets. Nobody cares about the Colorado Buffaloes here.
I would, but I'm going to the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much? I wonder how much flights would be if they were cheap. Maybe
flights would be way more than the tickets. Yeah, like I don't know. That's interesting. They're not playing my guy JT Shrout. He transferred to Colorado from Tennessee.
Yeah,
he got hurt. So if they had him, I'd give him like maybe 2 touchdown loss. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a preview. We'll pick that. I mean, pretty much A&M, but yeah. What about the rest of the games besides our 2 teams? You catch any?
Yeah, I did. I watched a lot of football this weekend. So my family had a little, I would say reunion, just a little bit of get together for my grandmother's birthday this weekend. So I have a family full of Aggies, of course. So we all hung around and watched college football all day Saturday. So a couple of the games that I want to touch on real quick. Fuck yes. Georgia beat Clemson. That made me so happy.
Fuck Georgia.
But dude, strictly defensive game. The only touchdown scored was a pick 6.
Yeah. So to any of my 1980 dog fans out there, I do not respect your school. Just know that right from the get-go. You do not strike fear in me. Bring on your hate. I've never cared about Georgia. So
I think
you do not tell me you're going to beat Alabama when you could not score 1 offensive touchdown against Clemson. Okay. Just get out. I'm just saying, good win.
Yeah.
Do not tell me you're the number 2 team in the country.
Oh, the only thing your win did for anybody was just help with us in the early rankings. Because
maybe
you didn't show anybody. Yeah, you don't show anybody. Like they're number 2 right now.
No,
I think
right.
No. I think Georgia's 2. Like what?
I don't think they should have jumped 3 spots.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm pulling them up right now.
It's ridiculous. I remember saying that too. If they held on.
No. What is it? Conferences. Jeez. AP rankings.
Yeah, they are too in both.
Like no.
I think Ohio State's win is better. I know Michigan or Minnesota is not as good as Clemson. I'm saying they beat them by more and actually scored an offensive touchdown. So whatever. It'll sort itself out because they're not beating Bama.
No, they're not. And then Oklahoma barely squeaked by against Tulane.
Bro, I saw that.
Barely squeaked by. And then you know what I see on ESPN's Twitter, or not Twitter, ESPN's Snapchat account? It's like early Heisman favorite is Rattler. And I'm like,
bro, they're already picking their guy. That's ESPN's guy. Yes. That is Manti Te'o. I mean, any guy, they pick a guy, right? And for some reason it's been him. He's a quarterback at Oklahoma. I don't think he needs your help.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Yeah. Like bad performance by Oklahoma. They'll get killed when they play. Who do they play next?
They probably won't play a real team.
They don't play a real team. They got Nebraska in 2 weeks. They got West Virginia after that, Kansas after that, Kansas State after that, then Texas, then TCU. So I see they're going to lose to West Virginia, lose to Texas, lose to TCU, lose to Tech, maybe not lose to Baylor. Baylor let Texas State have a game with them this year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look good for the Sooners, in my opinion.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, based off week 1, they in theory shouldn't be favored to win any of those. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I give up trying to predict Big 12 because like they don't even know what defense is.
Yeah,
so
you can't.
I don't know how to predict that.
You can't predict Big 12. And then I know you were probably happy to see Florida Atlantic put 2 touchdowns on Florida and hold them to 35 points. They only held like Florida. Come on.
I hovered over, like, I hate Florida so much. I don't want to watch them unless it's like, all right, everything's off. And then I tuned in just to be like, all right, how good are they looking? They look pretty good. But that was it. And then, Kiffin's former stomping grounds, like, gave him a little bit of a fight. So I love to see that.
If you're going to only put 35 on them, you can't let them score 2. And then one of my favorite things that happened all day Saturday, LSU taking the L, dude. I
picked it. You picked it too.
L, dude.
We picked it.
L, dude. I hate LSU, dude. They are gonna suck all year long.
I picked it, and then speaking of the other upset, well, I guess relative, ETSU beat Vandy, which I also called because I'm from Tennessee. I know ETSU. I know the guy. We should have picked him as our head coach, and I know Vandy's just a joke. So, LSU. I think this is Gene Chizik 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Coach O. He was like Tennessee's defensive coordinator back in the day, and I think he's a good coordinator, but he's never been a good head coach. He struck gold with Joe Brady and Joe Burrow. And I knew it. I said, there's no other explanation. So you guys will be average again. And
I knew they'd be average the next year.
Yeah. That sucks because he'll probably get fired this year, just like Chizik 2 years after winning the title, but is what it is. Anyway, that sucks. Actually, I don't care, but I did predict it. So good for us. I wonder if Chip Kelly's little program in UCLA is actually going to take off,
Yeah.
It's something, because they're hot right now, 2-0. We'll see.
So
I hope so.
You remember when we talked about our sleeper teams, right?
Yes. I couldn't even tell you who mine was.
I chose Iowa as my sleeper team.
Didn't they just barely squeak?
No, they put a good fight. Yeah, they were 18 and they played the 17 team, Indiana, and they beat them 34-6. Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. It was the opposite. Again, my mental, because I was doing some college pick 'em on DraftKings, and I was like, I'm gonna pick Iowa, but it's either gonna be super close or like a big win. And then I was shocked to see they beat the brakes off of them. So yeah, good pick.
Yeah. And then what did you think of the Alabama-Miami game? Just get your feel.
Business as usual. I hate them, but I respectfully hate them. Not like Florida. It's exactly what I predicted, right? Like Saban with time to prepare, you're never going to get within 2 or 3 scores of him.
That's true. Yeah. They look good.
He's beaten every UCLA or USC and Oklahoma. I don't even know. But my point is, I knew it'd be a 3-touchdown win. I don't even remember the figures, but
44-13.
Yeah, exactly. I could just tell you that with full confidence. I placed a bet on it, even though they were heavy favorites, because it's free money, right? Like I just knew they would just beat the brakes off of them. I was impressed by Bryce Young, though. I will say. 5'10" quarterbacks, I usually like flash in the pan, but he has a good arm. Like maybe he'll be Kyler Murray, Drew Brees, some of the short guys to actually do well in the NFL. Who knows? But it sucks, I guess you could say, because they're not going anywhere, right? They got a young quarterback. Yay. 2 more years of
Yeah. And the kids.
What about you?
I think they look good. Will A&M beat them? I think they have a really good chance. We progress and they stay what they are, but a lot of people I've talked to are hopeful. A lot of my Aggie friends are hopeful for a 12-0 season. I'm still calling 11-1, but I'm just an Aggie, So I'll take 11-1 all day. It's the easiest decision ever. So
I think Bama wins the whole thing. Based off 1 week.
Yeah.
which things could change, but there was definitely not a better team in college football than Bama this week. And
Oh no, for sure not.
yeah, doesn't that sound that gets old saying, huh?
Done it.
I was
Like-
disappointed in Clemson, by the way. I actually low key, I like Clemson. Like,
I know.
I
think
I always
overrated.
have. Wow. I did too until they beat the brakes off. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that 1 year. So I don't know. I was disappointed. Like, how can you not score one touchdown? So whatever. I was
sad.
going through the rest. Ohio State, they were down early, but they pulled it out. I was obviously hoping they'd lose. I don't like Ohio State.
Yeah, but they had a pretty big third quarter.
Yeah, they came. Yeah, it basically, if you're a real team and you don't come out. Oh, look at there, my boy Ty Chandler. He's at North Carolina now, our old running back. We lost 2 future NFL running backs this year. They transferred out. Yeah, Oklahoma got a few of our starters too. So
wow,
good.
Virginia Tech did beat North Carolina. That's interesting.
Yeah, Chandler only 66 yards. Good to see him struggle there. Should have stayed. I'm teasing. You can do what you want, but he would have been a starter, so I don't really understand why he transferred. But regardless, yeah, I guess Virginia Tech. Wait. Virginia Tech. Who's their coach? Sorry. Anyway, Tennessee almost hired him, and now it's looking like we should have, like before Pruitt, way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think the SEC looks altogether?
I guess the best, but not necessarily great,
Yeah.
so far. But again, it's week 1, et cetera. But thankfully, all the other conferences look worse. So, which is, you don't have to be amazing. You just have to be better than the rest.
Yeah. You never
What
have to
about
be the fastest person, just not the slowest, right?
Exactly.
I'm liking it. I think the SEC, obviously we're the best, but man, I just feel like we had for the past 2 years, the SEC just hasn't been the caliber that it used to be, where like every single week you knew you were getting dominated by an SEC team. Like, it didn't matter who it was, excluding Vanderbilt, you were getting dominated by an SEC team. So
yeah, it's not so much tough football anymore. And I think because Bama's been at the top forever, they kind of set the tone. So was it 2 years ago whenever their defense, like early in the season, they adjusted, but early in the season they were pretty bad. Like,
they were
tons of yardage. Then they adjusted, but then they went to the spread, if you will, like something that was kind of different. And it seems like the rest of the league, then it's copycat league we hear all the time in the NFL. Same with the SEC. What's Bama doing? Well, I mean, you're going to tell me they're wrong? We'll copy that. And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But it seems like less emphasis is being put on hard-nosed defense, if you will. And that's probably a combination with the rule changes. And I mean, generations of kids are probably a little softer, all this stuff. Right. And I'm not harping on, give me back my old days. I'm just saying it's been interesting to see. I think it's more offensive focus.
Yep.
Which is weird.
Agreed. Yeah. Like I'm saying, I think things are just kind of starting to flip around. Things are changing up. But yeah, so that's all really I got for college football. At least this is going to be our week's pick'em right here. I should say, boom, boom, right there. This will be week 2 pick'em from us. Just going to do something different here, so y'all can just see it, boom, right there. We don't have to go through it. Just see week to week on who we think is going to win, and what our thoughts are on the league. So we're going to put that up right there, so y'all can see that.
Yeah, we won't bore you because I am accurate. Just read what I say and it's all correct. Thank you.
Exactly. For the internet, we are the internet.
Hey, game of the week to watch because they're your team. Iowa State, number 9, number 10, hometown in-state rivalry. That's gonna be a good game.
That will be a good game. That will be a good one. All right, guys, check that out.
All right, so YouTube news this week.
Crazy YouTube news.
Yeah, my favorite Husky streamer, Tim the Tap Man. He announced he's signing over.
Yep.
I
Dr.
guess that's
Lupo
the
went.
biggest. Yeah, that's true. I guess he's a bigger name, but yeah. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I have my own, and I'm probably pessimistic on it, but it's cool to see the competition anyway.
So, couple things. Tim may be joining 100 Thieves. That may be a deal because 100 Thieves, he did his whole announcement with Courage JD on him moving to YouTube. But here's the thing, and if people don't know this at all on who the director of YouTube gaming is, it is Fwiz. And Fwiz grew up playing professional Call of Duty with Courage, Nadeshot. You know, he's been in the scene since Doc was two-time champ, you know, with Hex, the owner of Optic Gaming. And, you know, he's been through all of this. He's been, you know, a big part of a lot of these guys' lives, especially when they were younger. And so now that they're all becoming more and more successful, you know, you show loyalty in some ways. And so I think Fwiz has a big thing to do with what's going on behind the scenes at YouTube and getting these big name creators to come over, because like it or not, the majority of YouTube the majority of gaming in general these days in total, most of these guys came from Call of Duty. Call of Duty was really like the forefront of getting professional gaming into the limelight of life, right? Bringing it to the forefront. That and Halo, I think, were the two big ones, right?
That's the one I was going to add. Yeah, but you're right. Those two for sure.
So, you know, I think that you really have this kind of, I mean, a lot of these guys' lives probably intermingle. And so I think Fwiz is a big deal to big part of this huge move. But, you know, there's some rumors that Nick's going to, who's going to be on Twitch besides people who have, you know, concurrent, you know, 10 to 20,000 viewers? Like, they take a few more than anybody that would ever peak over 100,000 viewers is going to be gone from Twitch.
It'll be interesting. I didn't know the guy who ran YouTube Gaming was 100 Thieves, but it makes sense if you look at who they got.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's Valkyrie?
Valkyrie. Yeah.
Well, pretty much 100 Thieves and then went to YouTube. Like a lot of people did. Courage.
Yeah. The only person pretty much that doesn't stream on YouTube that is 100 Thieves is Nadeshot, which is odd.
Yeah.
But pretty much everybody else does.
And I think it's probably, if I had to be like him, put myself in his shoes, because he's like the starter / boss, if you will, right? Like
he's the CEO. Yeah. I mean, right. He's the owner, CEO.
He does stream and game, but not every day.
No.
So he probably like, hey, let me just keep that business relationship with Twitch. I'm not streaming every day, right? So I'll just stay on Twitch, but all my other guys.
Yeah.
I like watching Nadeshot too. He's not on a lot, but he's playing Apex, and that was fun to watch.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like, wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, actually, a couple COD pros have announced that they're going to be playing Apex in the off season. So
yeah, it's taken over.
Yeah,
and to quote Tfue and every other person with a brain, no, Apex is not great. You've heard us complain. It's just the best available.
Yeah, it is. It is the best BR available. BR because Splitgate's got me, dude. I play it all night. I have to kick myself off, dude. I have to kick myself off.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's bad.
I still got it. I just haven't played it. I just haven't wanted to be playing games, but that's awesome.
It's been busy for everybody. I think these past few weeks, man, it's just been crazy.
Yeah, I've just had like my eye, man. I've been complaining about it. I had another spurt 2 days ago, so I'm legally blind in it again. It's hard to game too for me because it's like, what?
Yeah,
like half of my vision's gone. Like what? So
dude, I hope you get that figured out soon.
Yeah, end of this month, supposed to have a surgery with the placenta cell. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Sorry. So back to Tim the Tat Man. My pessimistic thoughts. I haven't seen a streamer swap over and keep the kind of impact that they've had since, which is expected. For Tim, I'm sure he got paid a ton of money guaranteed front in lieu of that, right? But if anybody can, because Tim's like, I love Dr. Disrespect. He's probably my favorite streamer of all time for what he does.
Yeah.
I don't watch him the most again because he's actually not the best at every game, and I like to mix it up. but I don't watch him. I don't like YouTube
Yeah.
platform. I hate it.
I don't either.
I won't switch for Tim. I like Tim, but I'm not watching him all day either for the same reason I just said. But I want to see how that works. Because like if anybody could pull it over, it'd be Nick Merckx, who you said was a rumor.
Yeah.
Because his community is very loyal. Like he's top dog on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for FPS shooters, I guess other people get better viewers for like just chatting, but and Tim too. Like I don't know, they're so established. It's not. I don't know. We'll see, but
Tim's been doing good, dude.
He's up there too, like 40, 50,000 every time.
Yeah. I mean,
you're talking about
his like transfer on YouTube. Yeah, his transfer to YouTube he's doing pretty good. He's kind of kept his numbers almost.
Another reason I hate YouTube, I can't even go see and how many unique viewers he has. Yeah. Anyway, that's good though. I liked him.
Yeah.
And my favorite part though, whenever I read it, was just aside from all of that, I don't care. I am excited and I will tune in just to see him and Courage and all this. Well, I guess Courage has been, but Dr. Lupo, everyone get to play with Doc again.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest fun part for anybody who likes that group.
That's one of the things that Tim is like talking about, like he's super excited for is the opportunity to get to play with Doc again.
Yeah.
And Tim also said that like one of the reasons he was moving to YouTube was it was time for him to really think about like decision he makes for him and his family. So
yeah, it's probably going to be less. I don't know what his reasons are, but he's probably financially stable enough to where he can make a good. And now he's going to have more fun getting to play with whoever he wants, whenever he wants.
Exactly. So one of the things that I can't pull up analytics, obviously, but Tim the Tatman, his Warzone stream for 8 hours that he did 23 hours ago has already 1 million views.
1 million views. I want to see.
And his Warzone with Dr. Disrespect and Zlander has already 1.3 million views. And then his first YouTube stream, he's already got 2.1 million views on it. And he went from averaging before that about 500 to 600K views on his videos.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. 700, 900, 600. That's a good point. So maybe
and this
YouTube
may be
gaming gets their money to their guys for views and ads and things like that in a different way. So that's cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, that's huge.
I mean,
his popular uploads range within the 5. I mean, big time was 5 million, which was his Best of Tim the Tatman. And I mean, his average though, you're looking like 2. So I mean, he could be doing his average on his popular videos, so. It could be a better move for him when it comes to viewership. I mean, I don't know.
It'll be interesting because he translates, because he's definitely going to be and always has been one of the more popular. Like, I want to watch a clip of Tim because he's funny, but he also like isn't the best of the game. So he just makes for incredible clips because he'll mess up and he's funny. So his clips are like Tim the Tatman best moments. Yeah, that's going to be good and viewed because of what I just said.
Because Tim's funny. So one of the things I'm just pulling up right now, I just want this to be aware, and like I want to say it on the podcast. If Nick Merckx makes this move, I just want you to see what his analytics are to date. Okay, so this is 9/7/2021. If he makes this move, then he goes to YouTube. He's got 4 million subscribers on YouTube right now. So we'll see what his number jumps up to. And he's averaging about 200,000 views on his videos. And that's like being fair. So, man, Fortnite really just gave him his hype, averaging like 3 to 4 million views on his Fortnite videos. Crazy. But
so he didn't take over Twitch though until Warzone, which was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. It kind of reversed. His YouTube was big for Fortnite, and then Twitch is big for Call of Duty Warzone.
He's been big for a while, but if you look at Twitch right now, who would have ever thought that Ninja I think he's been getting about 25,000 views maybe at a high with Apex, and Nick's solid 50 to 70K. Like, who would ever thought, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's got again, I'm not like M fan.
So-
I'm not his biggest.
Yeah.
I like him, but I'm saying I'm not like subscribing to. Anyway, my point is I'm not a fanboy, but my point is his community is very like, I don't know, like unique. So I'm saying he might would bring almost 80% of the viewers over, because the weird, like, he does barbecues and cookouts for his subscribers.
Yeah.
He just did one like that, and he's always done it. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
So Nick Merckx currently has 43,000 people in his stream. Ninja playing at Overcooked 2 has 8.4 thousand.
Yeah. Ninja
So-
dropped a bit. He's actually playing that with T-Pain and someone else.
No way.
And it was funny because I was watching him and he said that, and he's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
T-Pain
sorry,
and Big Cheese.
Big Cheese. That's what they called me in high school.
Yeah.
But he was like, okay, cool. He got the go ahead to say yes, like he can actually say he's gonna play with T-Pain and whoever that is.
Yeah.
10 minutes before. I was like, dude, how much money did you just miss out on because you couldn't promote that all day long and get viewers?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Right.
Sucks for him, but I guess it's yeah.
T-Pain's funny, dude. T-Pain's got a.
I love Teddy Payne.
Oh, and he's playing with his wife too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Have you seen?
I like Ninja.
Have you seen T-Pain's opening thing that he did with Twitch? His opening freestyle.
No, I didn't even.
Oh,
No.
bro.
How does he sound without the voice machine?
He sounds great. T-Pain's got a really good voice. Hold on. Let me just show you this to you real quick. All right, yeah, here it is. Okay. It's 2 minutes long. Let me screen share with you.
I don't know if I want to watch anything for 2 minutes.
You have to. More. Share sound.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the stage.
Oh yeah. 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 Boop boop. Huh. Boop boop. Woo! Let go. Look, we about to get it brackin' in this bitch. You just tuned into the latest channel on Twitch. And I am T-Pain, you know the OG. So when you think of legends, I am one of those kings. Oh, please, get on both knees. I'm your host tonight, but feel free to host me. I'm a big
my God.
brainer. Pro gamer, other channels lame-os. They no namers, 5 subs, 20 subs, 50. Yeah, I can't put money in the bank cause it won't fit in. I stay loyal to my royals and you know I can't switch. Take the trash outside, better get out my face, bitch. That's what's up.
That was actually really good.
Hey, that's what's
Hold on,
up.
it's not even over.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, that's what. Let's go, check.
Hey.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, I grew up with T-Pain when he came out. I don't know. That was actually pretty good. He looks like a fun guy. I
He
don't know how to
does,
describe
dude.
it.
He
Like,
does.
Like I'd want to hang out with him. He just seems like a nice guy. I don't know how to.
Oh,
describe it.
I would totally hang out with T-Pain. He's also
Yeah.
friends with John Taffer, which is the guy who does Bar Rescue. So I've seen like him in like Bar Rescue and stuff like that. It's pretty funny.
You know who he reminds me of? It just clicked. Marshawn Lynch.
He
Like,
does.
he's a little bit more civil. Like, with all due respect to Marshawn Lynch,
Nah,
Marshawn Lynch, he looks like he acts like he's not even a human. Like, he's just
Yeah.
so odd and funny. But anyway, I bet. Oh my God, I'd pay money to see them on like just a podcast. Like, no, you guys get paid to go talk for an hour. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Rogan, I want Rogan there too. He's moderator. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Just let them back and forth with each other for like 2 hours and just pure content all day long.
Yeah, man.
Pure content all day long. So yeah, let's talk
huh?
about NFL football if you want to, or you got some more stuff.
I just had one more thing. It's
Yeah,
not
go
about
for it.
YouTube specifically, but about Twitch because I forgot. but I tuned into Daquan's first stream.
Oh
if you
yeah,
will,
yeah.
for like a minute or two, but he was just chatting, like talking. But he had like 70,000 viewers. I love him. I don't know. I played Fortnite, so whenever he quit streaming, I was still playing. That's how long it's been. Did you ever watch him a lot?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, dude! Legitimately, like my favorite streamer at the time. Like if he gets back into it, like
What's he been playing? Was he just chatting in that stream?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, he came from Fortnite, but he was the best comparison is Shiv for Apex.
yeah,
Pubs, good enough to play whatever, but he just goes, I don't know, like Shiv rages and that's his thing, and he'll do little things. Daquan would have little one-liners like trolling pub. I don't know, but he was just so good, but he was funny. So, and then Hamlin's was a little bit, I wouldn't say better, but he played a little bit different, and then he was just, I think he did the same thing, but that was kind of cool to see. Who knows what they'll play? I guess it'll have to be Apex.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, funny story. Sorry. Last thing. Daquan, I was watching him on Twitch one time. All right. This was probably like a month or two before Apex was like a thing. Like it came out in like February, I think.
Mhm.
And I was watching Daquan stream, and he's only playing Fortnite, and so is everyone else on the planet. And he was like talking about how he's kind of like upset with Fortnite and how they don't have any competition, etc. And he was like, and he is the first one, like he didn't say Apex is coming out, but he hinted at it and told people like in his chat, like, I know of a company that's got the money and they're about to come out with a really good game, give Fortnite a run for their money. And then it was Apex.
Yeah.
Like, of all the things. So
Interesting.
I don't know. I hope it's Apex, so I'll watch him more, but we'll see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. NFL.
Yeah. NFL, dude. Week 1.
Pull up the schedule.
Week 1. And real quick, guys, before we get into NFL, on Thursday, so tomorrow, when you're watching this video, tomorrow, we will be posting our fantasy draft. So we did a fantasy draft for the first annual overall fantasy league. There's our logo. So this is the first annual overall podcast. Fantasy league, and so on Thursday we'll be posting the video of our draft where I guess 7 of our friends got together, and we're going to be doing a fantasy league. There's trophies going to be involved, so yeah, check that out tomorrow at same time, noon Central Time, so check that out.
Yeah, we had what, 8 people, right? Yeah, so yeah, we have some deep teams. It's pretty good. Yeah. Let us know. And I think you'll even get to see if everything goes according to plan, like the picks slide, like you can follow.
Yeah.
So roast us if you don't like our picks. You're wrong.
Yeah.
But just let us know.
Yeah, you're wrong. So yeah, check that out, guys. But yeah, so first week 1, we have September 9th, Thursday, we have Dallas Cowboys playing the defending Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have 4 players from Tampa Bay, 3 or 4 players from Tampa Bay. All of them are starting.
Graham's a Tampa fan. He's just like A&M. He's very loyal. All right. Tampa was going to win this in my opinion anyway.
Cowboys are going to get stomped.
The best guard in football is out with COVID protocols. So, yeah, I think the line. I wonder if the line moved. If it hasn't, maybe something interesting for those extracurricular activities. But yeah, Tampa, me and you both agree.
Yeah, Tampa's going to win for sure. And then come Sunday, we have Philadelphia at Atlanta.
Dude, a toilet bowl, in my opinion.
Toss up.
I'll take Atlanta just because they're at home in the dome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against you and do Philly. I think Philly may take this one. Then the next week we have Pittsburgh at Buffalo. We got
shocker. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
The Feelers are gonna win. Yep, I got it.
Yeah, I think being week 1 and Big Ben and company and everybody, whether or not you like them, I don't care. They're really good. I think they'll have a chip on their shoulder to prove.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they have something to prove. They really do.
Yeah. And if they don't, then we know their season is sealed. So
yeah, pretty much, which is sad.
Yeah.
We got Minnesota at Cincinnati Bengals.
You go first this one.
Minnesota? I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Cincy, but I'm not confident in that.
Yeah, I'm not confident in mine either, but
I
yeah.
love Joe Burrow, so I'm pulling. This is more of a pick of like I hope he doesn't have a sophomore slump / the end of the
Yeah.
season injury, season-ending injury. I don't know. I'm gonna go Cincy.
All right. Then we have San Fran at Detroit. I got
San Fran.
Detroit. Detroit with the upset for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be a good game regardless.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
Then we got AZ at Tennessee. I think Tennessee wins.
I do too, but Arizona's good,
Arizona is good.
especially with a bad defense, which we had a historically bad one last year, but supposedly it's better through the preseason this year.
Yeah.
This will be a good test because
If-
our secondary's been really bad in pass rush, and
Yeah.
if we can't get either of those on Kyler Murray, we might lose. So.
Yeah. I think if defenses can figure Kyler Murray out, he's screwed.
Oh, we can. I know how to beat him because I had a quarterback just like him in college. You drop 8 in coverage because he cannot pinpoint pass you away. He has a
Yep.
cannon and he runs, and he's very good. But anyway, Kyler Murray's solid. But yeah, I think Titans. It'll be a good game.
All right. Seattle at Indianapolis.
Seattle.
Seattle. Easy. Then we got Los Angeles at Washington.
The football team. I'm gonna go. Oh wait, this is the Chargers. Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Chargers. Sorry.
Still Los Angeles though. I like Herbert, and Washington does not have a quarterback.
Okay. Yeah. Los Angeles. I'm going them. New York Jets at Carolina Panthers.
Mm,
I'm going Panthers.
yeah, I just can't believe in the Jets.
Yeah, you never can. They're
Yeah.
it's like historically known that they are just the worst. They're just the worst.
Bro.
Then you got Jacksonville at Houston. I hate Houston, so Jacksonville.
Well, this one's tough. Talent, Deshaun should win this game by himself, but he's also had a very tumultuous, I butchered that word, but you get the point. A very dramatic offseason.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, because I don't know, I can't get in his mind and see if he's right and the team and if they believe all the, you know what I mean? Who knows? Because they could just simply not block for him if they believe it. I'm
Yeah.
going to take Houston based off talent. I'm not confident in that. And if they lose, then that'll kind of prove my point.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, this next one's hard. Cleveland at Kansas City.
That's not hard. What are you talking about? Cleveland is dog.
All
right, they
I
are
don't know.
Cleveland is like the
sarcasm.
Georgia. They're the Georgia of NFL right now. A
Yeah.
lot of talent, never going to win it. Kansas City, and I'm not going to
Kansas
say
City.
big, but Kansas City.
Kansas City. Then we got Miami at New England. New England, baby. Mac Jones settling into his role. He's got this.
I think Bill Belichick at home to start the season. Yes.
Yep.
If this was in Miami week 2, I might take Tua. He's looking better. All right. New England.
Yep. We got Green Bay at New Orleans.
I got to go Saints.
Yeah.
I know,
Jameis Winston, right?
bro. His laser vision.
Aaron Rodgers is back.
And he signed. He's happy.
I'm going Green Bay. I'm going to go Green Bay.
They get him a defense, man, because that's Saints offense. That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
What is it? What is that? 225 my time? Damn NFL and their markets, but that's the game I want to watch.
I know.
Probably. That's probably the best game this week.
What time do they play relative to Tennessee? Oh, you're good.
Oh yeah. And I can't watch that one either. I use my buddy. Well, you can use a VPN, by
Uh-huh.
the way, and get around it on YouTube TV. Or I can use my buddy's login because he's in Tennessee. And then I
Oh,
can mark it.
nice. Yeah.
Stupid NFL, man.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
Then we got Denver at New York Giants.
New York Giants.
Really? That
Bro.
bad, huh?
I live here. I have to hear it. These commentators, former players, the fans are just the most ignorant group of fans I've ever been around. And yes, I grew up in the South. They
Fair enough.
actually think Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater would win them 11 games this year. This team is shit, and I can't pick them until they prove me wrong.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I'm going to go to the Giants as well, although I hate New York. Now, last game of the Sunday matchups, we have Chicago at the Los Angeles Rams.
Oof.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah, not my.
And that's the
game.
primetime game. The primetime game is going to be a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Chicago.
I mean, I guess they're trying to bank on Justin Fields and Matt Stafford being the new QB. I'm going to go Rams. I think
Yeah.
Aaron Donald will probably eat Justin Fields' lunch. You know what I mean? Like that boy ain't going to know what hit him when Aaron Donald gets him his first game.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Chicago.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Monday.
you got Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going
You
to
got
take Chicago.
to click?
I'm gonna take
Okay, I got
Chicago.
Rams. All right, all right.
Monday, September 13th, the greatest day in 1994. I was born.
Dang, I didn't even know.
Yeah, September 13th is my birthday. Baltimore Ravens at the Las Vegas Raiders. Baltimore Ravens.
I'm going to go Vegas.
Okay.
I am a big John Gruden fan. I get the hate, whether it's probably deserved, like the criticism, but he's a great coach. I don't like when Tennessee beat Baltimore in the playoffs, right? Like I knew we would because Vrabel's a defensive minded coach. Now he's not a great defense coordinator as he's proved, but Lamar's kind of the same deal as I was talking about earlier. You put some guys on the edge to like seal it. You're not going to rush him, keep him contained, drop a bunch in coverage. He is not going to beat you. Period. End of story. But more so that curved me today was Le'Veon Bell's out for the year. And I know running backs kind of growing trees, if you will, but they kind of cut everybody and he was their guy and now he's hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe too quick. That'd be a good game too. I mean, again, it's not going to be a
Oh, and you know who
talent
else?
fest, but
You know who else is out for the season too is Dobbins.
oh yeah,
Dobbins.
yeah, you're right. Which was like their, like, I guess younger version of Le'Veon.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that. Let's check it out. Who is even on their roster at running back now? Roster, Ravens, running backs, Dobbins, but we already know.
Yep,
Gus,
he's out.
I guess they got
Gus
Gus the
Edwards?
Bus. Yeah, I mean he's still good. Justice Hill's
Yeah.
got talent. I don't know.
Tyson
I'm
Williams,
probably
BYU.
wrong.
They don't even
Gus-
have that guy's
Gus is
age.
good. Yeah. I don't know. I like Lamar as a quarterback and a dude. He's a very cool dude, but I don't love his game. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go Baltimore Ravens though. That's who I got.
Yeah, I'll go Vegas. We split up some there. That'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah. All right. Cool. So
Have you seen Vegas Stadium, by the way?
yes, I have. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Bro, it's like right at the end of the strip. That's
Yeah.
sick. It's sick. I cannot wait to get out there. Tickets as low as $192. I could fly there like 4 times from here for that price. So I won't be going to that, but if it's ever cheaper, your boy will be there.
Yeah. Maybe they'll suck so they can become cheaper tickets.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's go Ravens.
Right? There you go. There you go. Well, all right, buddy. I mean, that's all I got for this weekend. I had a good weekend. Football was good. I'm excited for the NFL to join in. The hype of college football was getting a week of football in, so
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, that's
it'll be a good
yeah.
season.
Well, if for no other reason, yeah, like it's back. So like it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be overhyped in a good way. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I
We'll
think
see.
everybody feels the same.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Dude, Cowboys are going to get smoked. That makes me happy. So it's going to be a good week all around. It's going to be a good week all around. Again, guys, remember tomorrow, Thursday, the video of our draft will be coming out. My buddy Quentin joins us live while we did our podcast. Lots of fun. He's a guy with lots of information about football, lots of information about NFL. So great guy to have on the podcast, especially during that. So excited for that. Thursday, 12 Central Time again. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Click the like button, comment, subscribe down below. Don't forget to check out the video again tomorrow. I don't got nothing else. Cody?
Yeah, Graham's birthday is Monday, right? Was it Monday?
Yep, Monday.
So if nothing else, give us a like for his birthday. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
thank
teasing.
you.
But Graham, hope you have a great birthday.
Thank you.
We'll be with you virtually in spirit. Hope it's good. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy.
Follow all of our social medias.
Oh yeah, those socials. Yeah.
Yep. Got to get the socials on.
Yeah.
Got to get the socials in. All right, guys.
Cool.
See ya.